Hey, what's up? It is Dakisha Williams, your virtual COO, coming to you live. And I just have some information that I want to share with you really quickly. I don't know who is joining me today, but 1 second. Make sure that we are loud and clear. I know that this takes up time, but just give me 2 seconds, and I want to make sure that I can hear myself. All right, cool. I can hear myself. This is Dakisha Williams, your virtual COO, and I'm excited to be here. I haven't been live in a while, but something was on my heart, and I wanted to share it. So I'm just going to take a few minutes to share with you how I was able to generate 15K in 21 days. Let me type that again. It's 15K in 21 days. And so for those of you all that may not, know who I am, my name is Dakisha Williams, your virtual COO, hashtag webinar queen, product launch, and systems expert, right? And so, wow, it's been like 4.5 years that we've been using webinars in our business. And I used to spend 3 hours. I used to spend about 3 hours. Hey, Tamika, what's going on? Hey, Tammy, how you guys doing? But check this out. I used to spend like 2.5 to 3 hours, and I would teach clients that pay anywhere from $10, $15, $20,000 on how to use, hey, Roz, how to use webinars in their business, right? And so I would use a whiteboard. I would teach from a whiteboard. There go my peoples. What's up? So I would teach from a whiteboard, and I would explain it, and I would break it down, and I would say, you need a webinar registration page. You need a thank you page. You need a sales page. We would go back and we would say the email sequence that they need, right? The text sequence that they need. Like I would walk them through step by step by step. And one of the things that I could not understand is why these individuals were not generating revenue, right? Like, I know what I'm telling them is not hard. All you have to do is go home, turn on your camera, share your message. Granted, there's a strategy to sharing your message, right? Turn on your camera, share your message, and get like 30 people on a webinar every single week. Like, how many of you under the sound of my voice feel like you should be able to get 30 people on a webinar every single week? Hey, Marsha, how you doing? Hey, Ramsey. Like, come on, 30 people, right? It sounds easy. Like, what if I told you 100? Then you'd be like, oh my God, Dakisha, really? I got to get 100 people? Come on. Hey, Dr. Jennifer. What if you were able to get 30 people on a webinar and you close 3? Like, come on. Anyway, that's a whole nother ordeal, right? So I said, now, wait a minute. Okay, so if I'm teaching this twice a month and no one is winning, clearly it's something that Dakisha is doing wrong, right? Follow me for a second. So a colleague and I, right, 100 will be pushing it. Oh, 100 will be wonderful, right? So we actually just had a student that she had a 2-week window from WSB. She registered over 300 and something people. At one point in time, she had 100 people on her broadcast. Like, listen, y'all, it's not impossible, right? All right, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, so I'm teaching. I'm telling them step by step. They're not winning, so it has to be me. Like, it has to be me. Hey, Katie. Hey, Denise. And so a colleague and I, so we said, listen, we were challenged to do 8 webinars in 30 days. 8 webinars in 30 days. What? So let me tell y'all how it went, right? So we started like on a Sunday at 9 o'clock. Then we did like a Tuesday at 12 o'clock. Then we did the following Monday at 8 o'clock. And then we did that Saturday at noon or something like that, right? Do y'all realize in 21 days, I closed $15,000 in commission? I need somebody to type a little commission. Because sister said commission. Hey, Lyric, what's up, L Boogie, right? We closed $15,000 in commission. And I don't know, commission might have been 20%, 40% would have been nice. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. So I said, wait a minute. Thank you, girl. So wait, we did $15,000 in commission. Remember, type that in commission. Now, what if I was selling my own program? What if you were selling your own program? How many of you would like to generate revenue selling your own program using webinars? Literally, y'all, that's all I did was I turned on the camera, I shared my message, but I was consistent. Y'all got to help me out. I was consistent. Let me share with you what I read the other day. It absolutely blew my mind, right? So I was reading the other day, and I think Lyric might know this, and I want you to write this one down. It's not a knowledge problem. It's an execution problem. So listen, this is what I had to tell myself. It's not that they didn't know what they needed to do. They weren't executing on the information that Keisha was teaching them in a 2.5, 3 hour training. Y'all better type that one. It's not a knowledge problem. It's an execution problem. And so I felt some kind of way because I don't like to teach anything that I don't believe in. And so I had to implement it for myself because I knew that what I was teaching created the possibility for them to generate $100,000 in their business. It's just as simple as that. So I want you to write that down. When it's not a knowledge problem, it's an execution problem. And this is what happened when people take courses, or you purchase courses, or you buy course after course after course. And you always say, and I've been guilty, you know what, this course ain't work for me. But did you do the work? Oh, this course didn't work for me. But did you do the work? And this is one of the biggest questions that I get, like when we have on sales calls, right? They always ask, well, does the blueprint work? Well, if you work it, it'll work if you work it. Like, if you implement the strategies that people are teaching you in the courses, it will work. But you have to be willing to do the work. So listen, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I just wanted to come on here and share with you all that it's possible to generate $15,000 in 21 days. We did it on commission. At this point in time, we're coming up on $80,000 in 9 months on one program. And what I say, one program will change your life if you let it. Listen, my name is Dakisha Williams, your virtual COO. Be passionate, be purposeful, but more importantly, be profitable. Love y'all.